Clicking go live. What are you looking for? Oh. Oh, look, they can see us. Oh, for a second. They saw us for 1 second.
1 second.
I didn't.
Damn it.
I know. I clicked it too soon. Shit. Now it's ruined.
It's ruined. Jesus God.
Can we start over?
You know what? Well, now they know that we're not actually naked like we always say we are.
Oh, yeah.
It ruined the illusion.
Oh, you know what? I totally forgot to share. Let me share real quick. Give me 1 minute. I'm sorry. We had a lot of discussion and planning.
Yeah. You know,
we
got to get ready for the new year coming up.
New year, new us.
Yeah. You know, we were off last week.
Yeah. Yeah.
Before next year's gathering, we have to have a brand new studio.
Yeah. I agree, man. We have so much lumber.
Uh-huh.
We could build anything with that.
We could build like a whole fort.
Could.
Brick by brick, honestly.
Could. What? Hey, wait a minute. That's a good idea.
Yeah. We should.
We should write a song about that.
Oh,
I forgot to share it on Meta.
Do like a. Oh yeah.
Don't worry, guys. We're coming. I usually do all this before the show, and
blow your mind. Blow your mind. Do it all the time. I don't give a fuck. Yo, I'll shoot you if you want mine. Fuck a mom. Live your life up in the box.
That's how yours is sounding, huh? Yeah. I don't know.
Dick Dangler. Detective
Super.
Bill Loney.
Dude, Facebook sucks.
What happened with it? Oh, you can't.
It wouldn't even let me share it.
Yeah, Facebook.
Where the hell did it go? What the hell is
What are
this?
you watching, man? Oh, Cage Kennels. Okay.
What? Where did the fucking video go?
I don't know, man. I'm not into the tech world. I don't know how this works.
Has anybody, off topic, has anybody seen the freestyles Redman's been putting out?
No, I have not.
Oh, dude. Dope as fuck.
Who's Redman?
Redman. White people call him Redman.
Oh, yeah.
Redman.
Reginald Redman.
Right, exactly. King of the Oprah battle rap circuit. Doesn't Oprah hang around with a dude named Redman? Or what's that guy's name? Stedman, maybe?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Who's
Stedman,
the...
Redman.
Is that the governor for Pennsylvania?
Who, Redman?
Stedman?
Oh, Stedman Redman.
All right. Whenever you're ready, you can hit go live.
And let's do
Hold on. What is going on here?
Is it the end of the world? Yes, it is the end of the world. And it's also the beginning of a brand new, solid, juggalo world for us all to enjoy.
What's up?
What up?
Y'all, juggalos, my friends.
What's up, ninjas?
We're back.
Are we?
It's extra long setup this morning. Sorry,
was.
guys. This morning
It
at
was.
1:27 p.m.
We had to incorporate. Well, morning for us, kind of. We had to incorporate some new elements into the setup.
The whole time we were hanging up Chris's gold plaque.
That was literally the whole thing. That was the whole reason that we're late.
Excuse me, not just Chris. It's the first place winner of the Flow Master Rap Battle 2023.
And it's all
Just
cool.
Chris.
It's all cool that Just Chris won that, but guess who hung it?
Yeah,
I did.
that's what I was going to say. And
Got to give you props.
yeah, you got to give him his props because that was the most important part. There's no. If we want it and we're not able to hang it, what's the point in having it? You know.
Damn right.
Yeah. So we need the hanger. So thank you for bringing the hanger, just like when my sister was pregnant.
Exactly.
Yikes. Hey. So this is deck one dealt. Let me move this over. I made the mistake of updating OBS again. I'm sorry, guys.
Why do you keep doing that? Every time you do that, it fucks up. Every single time.
I know, dude. I don't know. I try to just want to be up to date. That's it.
Up the date.
I want to be up the date. Of the date.
Up the
I need a date. is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I need some dates.
You're a married man.
No, I like to eat dates.
Oh,
Dates, like the fruit.
Don't
Grapes.
Go there.
Are dates?
I said no. I said grapes.
Great. This is going off rails. So, how we been doing the last 2 weeks, fellas?
I forgot how to podcast.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, it's been like 2 weeks, man.
It's bad when just Chris brings it back on.
Yeah, I know exactly. I'm supposed to be the off the rails guy.
That's true. So welcome everyone. Let's shout out the chat. Let's start with that.
Absolutely,
We need to start with that. Go ahead, Chris.
All right, man. We got our homeboy Scooter Man, of course, popping in again. Derek Bruno, what up, man? DJ Slug, all love. Solid Psycho, Mr. Win at it again. You know what I'm saying? DJ Slug again. Kissinger's Media, Vinny. Yeah, the man Vinny. What up?
Yep.
Our favorite Gage. You know what I'm saying? He's the motherfucking man. I'm guessing there might be some other motherfuckers around here, but
You know.
I don't see you in the chat, so I can't shout you out. You gotta be in the chat there, bud.
Well,
But anyway,
that's it for the pre-show chat.
yeah, that's all. That's all the first comers, all the people who are here from the jump.
From
So
here
much
out-
love to y'all.
From here out, unless you're super chatting, we ain't saying shit to
Yeah.
you.
You're dead to us.
I call them the grandfathers. Right?
I love your getup, by the way. You look very snazzy
Oh, thank
today,
You,
Carver.
you did dress up today. Wow.
Yeah, you did. You look very
Yeah.
snazzy.
What's the
Carver.
occasion?
Hey, we're back, and I just wanted to look good for you guys.
That's what you
good,
meant,
dude.
You said to wear our best when we came to the show today. I did not know that's what you meant.
Well, that-
Chris
I-
wore his best ghost shirt.
Yeah,
I did wear my. I had like really good clothes, and I was like, I'm not doing this for him. I don't know him anything. No, I'm just playing.
Hey,
of course.
you're your best. Hey, what you are naturally is your best to me.
Thank you. You too, bud. I like your pins on the hat too. That's
Yeah.
a nice touch.
That probably hurts, doesn't it?
Yeah. By the way, I forgot that pin you got me. I don't know where the fuck that's at. Is it here?
Oh man, I don't know. I
we
don't
gotta
think
find
so.
that. We're gonna find that.
I don't know. That Run the Jewels one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that one was cool.
Yep. But anyway, like hey man, this is our classic banter segment, and I just want to say,
Right. We go
during
off-
this segment, I'm always thinking of the chat. I'm always thinking of the people that listen to us. I'm always thinking of our, the people that come here every week and hang out with us. And I just want to say thank you.
Of course.
Yeah, of course.
We took a little
There-
break. Thank you for being here.
There could very well be some new people too, because this past week we kind of went Jugga-viral, man.
In the Juggalo world, it's about as viral as it gets.
Yeah, we went Jugga-viral. That's why I'm keen to call it Jugga-viral.
And
and
by
not
that we
viral.
mean like we got like 15 comments instead of like 4.
Yeah, we got like 15 comments and like 500 shares, as opposed to like our typical 4 comments and maybe 30, 10 shares. So yeah, that was great. And who knew? But it was cats that did that shit. You know what I mean? Y'all knew, right? When you were actually, I think, one of the very first people to see it. You messaged me pretty much right away that morning. We're like, "Yo, saw what you did with the cat Joker card thing, man. That was dope."
I loved it right off the bat.
I was emotional about it. I'm not going to lie.
Really?
Yeah, I really was emotional. The cat thing is just, it connects with me. I love cats. I don't know what it is. When I see them with Joker's cards and what you did there, bud, it was amazing. And by the way, what do we got here? We got...
people don't know this yet. People don't know
yeah,
this is a thing yet.
This is a break.
Okay, yeah.
Because that's kind of why I brought it up. Like, it was this whole thing, like, and you can go on our socials if you haven't seen it yet, but it was just where we blended using AI tools in a lot of time. Like, it took a lot more time than you would think to get AI to do exactly what we wanted it to do.
How long were your phrases you were typing to get these images?
Pretty fucking long. I
Very
would say,
descriptive.
Yeah, very descriptive. I would say to get each one probably about 2 to 3 paragraphs worth of description.
So you would have to describe
and then like
details.
I had to create 10 different Bing accounts. I create with all of,
No.
I swear, so that I could keep on doing it quickly.
Now, hold
because
on.
this is not a process. Like, that's what sucks is like, I told my girl, she's like, how'd you make those? I was like, oh, I used AI. And she's like, oh, so it took you like, it was like instant. I was like, no.
You still
not
gotta-
at
yeah.
all. So
No.
each one of these images, I probably had to go through about 30
a lot of
failures.
it's
Wow.
a mental thing. You have to figure out what to input.
Yes.
I mean
Yeah.
that right there is extremely hard.
There's some creativity involved in
Yeah,
there.
you have
and
to
you
be
have to like. I had to cut certain things out
It's
and
like
add certain
it's like
things.
writing code. Like if you say the one wrong thing, it'll
Yes.
misinterpret it.
Exactly, and then you
misinterpret
have
it.
to figure out how to say it
Yeah.
correctly so that it's like, oh, okay, I see what you're wanting now.
You should. Do you still have all of your creations?
Yeah,
You should post some of the funniest failures. That should be one of
Oh,
your.
okay. I can post some of the. I have some that are horrific.
I'm not going to lie though.
and some that are close but not perfect. You know
That
what I
one
mean?
is probably one of my favorite ones, just because the look on the face of the cat.
Oh, the litter box. That's what I was thinking. And like concept behind it is like if it shits in the litter box, like you go down to Hell's Pit, and if it just comes out and plays with you, you get to go to Shangri-La.
Hey, I do gotta give a shout out to Justin Parker, artist extraordinaire, who did our original me and Carver's face logo.
Yeah.
He did do a shirt where it was the litter box.
Oh,
And
really?
but it was more. It looked like the riddle box, like with the head, but it was a cat's head.
Oh,
And he
shit.
did sell those, so I did want to shout that out because
Absolutely. I never knew that. But
And that's
that is
the
a
thing
fucking
about
great
this
minds, my
Juggalo
friend.
world, though, is like if you think of something, it's probably already been done.
Oh yeah, well Juggalos
Great
we're a
minds think
unit,
alike.
man. Yeah, we're a unit. I mean,
When I was doing the Cartoon Nightmares, I thought of that same thing, but I got the idea from the Butthead Malenko.
yeah,
You know, it was a whole, so it all comes around full circle.
absolutely.
But that one is great. The Meowsing Jack Claw brothers.
Jack Claw Brothers. Yeah,
and then the Straith was
the Strafe
yeah.
was
that was a fan
number three.
favorite. A lot of
Yeah,
people loved the
Straith is
Straith.
probably the best one just because of the name and how simple it is. It's a great one.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and what I loved is like I kept having a problem with the horns, and then I got the idea, so I said with yellow ears, and then that one came out perfect.
That's great.
Yeah.
I saw that shit and I was like, oh, that is beautiful, because it kept putting the horns like on the side of the head, like big ox horns, and it just looked really stupid. So then, and it kept like, to get the right cartoon style, I kept having to specify street cartoon style, and like for some reason that worked, and it was
Street
like
cartoon.
street cartoon, and that would give it the right edge.
Well, don't
to
give
make-
all your
I'm not
secrets
giving
away.
all. I'm not. No, by all means, please. If you want to make some of these, go on. You know what I'm saying? Fucking Bing or whatever, and do your thing. You will quickly learn it is not as easy as just typing in a sentence and hitting enter.
No.
In order to get exactly what you want. But at the same time, that's the power of AI, and where I give it respect is it was a lot quicker than if I was working with like a graphic designer. I was able to do each image in about 30 minutes a piece, as opposed to having to spend weeks discussing and looking over sketches and all that. Now, granted, it doesn't have, that special spiritual touch that an artist will have, but I think they all came out really fucking
It doesn't
good.
have. It doesn't have the thing where you go, "Hey, move this here."
Yeah,
have to
you
use
cannot do
You
that.
have to use a word.
Yeah.
You have to use a phrase to do that.
And with an artist like what we're showing right now, Fearless Fido Fury, for example, you could go.
By the way, this
with-
one is incredible.
Yeah, I loved it. But like with that one, like if you were to say, I kind of like that he's holding a pipe, but could you change it to a crowbar? I can't do that in AI. Like I could retype it and change must be holding a crowbar.
it'll be a
but
completely different
it'll be a
image.
completely different image. I will lose that image. So that's kind of the downside of using AI, and that's where a lot of artists get worried with AI. I think your jobs are still going to be there.
Here's
because
the thing.
you're able to adjust things on the
Yeah,
fly.
what-
AI is not.
No, here's the
right
thing.
now
You
either.
work with AI now.
Yeah.
What we do is you go, I produce this with AI and I love this picture. I do not want it to change, but I need that to be a crowbar. A graphic designer can go in and change that.
Yeah.
That's true. That's where that kind of stuff will come in
The
handy.
graphic
So-
designer will be able to make that look like the exact crowbar that needs to be there.
Now
Yeah,
look,
exactly.
Ninja with a Pencil, our artist friend.
Yeah.
He said he has mixed feelings about AI art, and you're also an artist,
Yeah.
Carver. So
I am an artist, and yes, I understand every feeling he has about this. I understand, but guess what?
Yeah.
When you produce art from your hand, you have to market yourself in that way. So people are not going to be when people like you and your art, they're going to want to see you draw it.
Yeah.
So you have to market yourself in a way that you're drawing it.
Well, no-
You're drawing people to you. They're seeing they're seeing you create the thing on the spot. So a lot of Comic-Con people do this. They've been going through this for years now. So when you're at a
Yeah, of course.
Comic-Con and you walk up to an artist, they're drawing.
yes,
They're drawing shit for people. They're signing it and they're selling it and they're making money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real quick drawings. Yeah.
Yes,
And
that's
I mean,
what you do.
and the thing is, even though AI can recreate images, one thing that it's not able to do is put soul into those images. So, for example, if we're talking about a Tom Wood art, you know what I mean? If I show you Tom Wood art, I don't give a shit if it's ICP or non-ICP. You're going to be able to call out, oh, did Tom Wood do this? You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Our
Yeah,
ver-
it has
our
that look.
very
he does
own-
the dragons. For
our very own
example.
Cartoon Nightmares.
Yeah,
Yes.
Cartoon Nightmares. Yeah, that our homeboy
There-
Carver drew up.
There is a signature.
There's soul in that.
You'll see a frequency from what the hand can do.
Yeah, absolutely.
So when you are putting down lines on a paper, your hand has a certain movement of frequency. People will be able to tell that. It's very subtle, but people will be able to tell that. I can usually tell the difference between an AI piece and someone that did it by hand.
Yeah, of course.
I'm subscribed to a ton of artists on Instagram. I can pick the difference between AI and someone that did it every single fucking time, almost 99% of the time.
Yeah, it's an
So
amazing.
there's something about it, yeah.
Yes.
It's an amazing tool, but it is not a cure-all, end-all. You still need human artists and all that around. I don't think any of you guys' jobs are going anywhere as far as artists.
You just got to.
One of my best friends, Carver, you're a fucking artist, and I don't think any of y'all's talents are going to go away because what an artist does cannot be replicated. However, for what I needed to do, which was create a quick little Facebook post, AI was great. If I wanted to like really make this a memorable thing that I kept forever, it would be something I'd have you draw.
Well, think about this too. Think about tattoos. Do you want to go, hey man, I want a tattoo? Do you want to say AI make me a tattoo, or do you want somebody to make you a tattoo?
Right. No. Yeah. You want somebody who has style. Because here's the end. Here's the thing.
Another thing is AI going to be able to do the tattoo.
Yeah, that's true.
That may come down the line when we're sitting there with your arm under a machine or your leg under a machine.
That's coming for sure.
But but who's going to want to do that for a while? That's going to be
I'll sign up right the
you
fuck
sign
up
up right now for a machine.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I think with any new technology, it's scary at first. Like
you just got to acclimate to it. You got to adapt to it.
Well, that said, why not take advantage of it and try to make a buck or two?
Well, trying to make a buck or two. Well, it's not necessarily that. It's just when we realized that everybody was really digging this shit, we had a lot of people asking us, "Do you have prints of this? Do you have shirts of this? Are you selling anything of this?" And we're like, no. I mean, this was just a quick one-off thing. But the thing is, people really fucking loved these one-off things.
And you know what the funny thing about it is like all you have to do is like take that fucking image. If it's put on Facebook, you can copy and paste that and make your own fucking shirt from it.
Yeah, go for it.
You don't need us to do this.
Absolutely not.
We will gladly fucking put them up for you and sell them.
So that said, if you want to head over to deck1delt.com/shop, we do have the shirts available right now of the
full
straight
collection, vectorized shirts, ready to go, high quality.
And here's the difference: is we know how to take these images and clean them up, vectorize them, make them to where you can blow them up to any size.
These will not be pixelated. They won't be shitty, blurry edges.
So and that's kind of the downside. Is if you were to take those images that we put on Facebook and remove the text with like a thing, feel free. But you're also going to have the problem that it's going to be a little bit blurry.
It's going to be a little less quality than what we could do with running it through vectorizing and all that shit. So.
I do strongly encourage you guys though to download the Bing AI and try to put in your own prompts and create something doper because I guarantee you could create with time exactly what you were looking for.
I got a question.
But it does just take a little time.
I got a question about that.
Yeah,
the Bing thing.
Yeah, what's up?
Okay. How many times did it take you to fucking do the puzzle?
The puzzle?
Yeah, the human, you're not a robot thing.
What do you mean?
Like when you sign up, when you try to sign up for it and it says, "Hey, do this puzzle," so we know that you're not a robot.
Okay. I didn't even consider think of that. That completely bypassed me. You know what I mean?
So you didn't have to do it?
I don't remember having to do a puzzle.
Okay, so I tried to sign up for the shit on my phone, and it made me do a robot puzzle.
Okay,
but
I could not figure. I couldn't fucking do it.
So you're admitting
you're a robot.
on the podcast you're a robot.
You're telling everyone for the first time that you're a robot. Well, that's great. I have a robot friend. Everyone.
Well, all the images that it supplied me was AI generated. I could tell, and then it says pick this many images. How many images? It needs 4, so you got to scroll through 10 pictures and pick the ones that have 4 in it.
I see. It'll say pick the images that have a bus.
Yeah, and then some of the buses are clear, and some of them are blotted, and you can't tell.
Yeah. Like a CAPTCHA.
Yeah,
that's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You had trouble getting through a CAPTCHA. I love this story.
Am I the only one that it's like?
I have never. But chat, please let us know if you have had trouble with.
Dude, if we can do this on I would like to see. Go to Bing and try to sign up for it because I'm telling you, this CAPTCHA is unlike I've ever seen.
Oh,
before.
You did that one in pink. You did the Carnival of Catnip in pink.
Yeah, you can get it in pink or blue or black or white.
Hell yeah!
Several colors for each shirt. Feel free, go grab one. All dollars will go back to the show.
Yeah, absolutely. You're investing. You are investors.
By the new year, we want a new studio. We want a new showrunner. We want a new
we
co-host.
want a new showrunner.
What? Oh wait, I mean,
And
I
a new.
meant-
We want a new team. We're going to just call in DC Fago Guy, Gage, and Vinnie Mac, and they're going to do the show from now on. It's going to be way better.
So when I did join and create,
All right. So here, just so we all see, here's what's happening. We're trying. Hey, what happened? Oh, I'm on an incognito window, so it's not showing. Hold on 1 second. I can switch it. I mean, feel free to buy.
Sneaky.
While we're here.
See, now everyone knows you watch porn secretly while we're recording the show.
I think there's one thing with the AI images that the shadowing is there's too much contrast in the shadowing. And you can always tell that it's AI because of that.
Yeah, there's always a little bit of they
I
look
feel you.
great, but all right. So we're gonna hit join and create. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, but too much contrast is all the time is not a good thing.
All right. So wait, we have to.
You actually have to sign in, it looks like.
So you could use a Windows. You have to have a Windows.
Account. You have to have a Windows account because I had to create like 10 Windows accounts.
I don't know.
Which it's easy because like
I don't know, man.
I happen to have like backup Google accounts.
Fuck it. Get
So
out of
I'm
that
good.
shit. Get out of that. Fucking stupid.
Who cares?
DJ Slug said, "I want some Deck One Delt music." Ah, god damn it! I wish I just fucking do that. Tune in next week.
Be patient.
Hold on.
Tune in next week.
Oh, here we go. Live music.
Not like I will say that DJ Slug. I will give you my word. Tune in next week.
Oh,
we're gonna drop one song.
I wanted to record over the I wanted to record over the Carnival of Carnage intro music where it goes bow, bow, bow. I want to be like Deck One Delt.
Oh yeah.
Bam, bam, Deck One Delt. Bam, bam. Bam, bam, Deck One Delt. Bam. That's cool, right?
Okay, yeah. I like that.
See,
I like that.
new intro music right
Intro
there.
music. Here we go.
I like that.
One down. One down.
Wait, I don't think the mime song is coming out next week.
The mime song's not. Well, I was just gonna do my mime verse because he is being very like he's a responsible guy and he's like, look, dude, I need your fucking verse, bro. I've given you like 6 months. I've given you like 6 months to do your verse, bro. Like,
yeah.
hurry the fuck up with your verse.
Shout out Mushy Mustard. I called him the Juggalo. He should be just called the Juggalo Genius because he is on Genius.com. He provides all the lyrics for every single Juggalo album. Yeah. And he puts them up the day the album comes out.
Yeah, in fact is, if you're going on Genius to look up rap lyrics for any of ICP songs, chances are, you're reading one of his lyrics.
Mushy Mustard. He's a friend of the show. Good. He's in our Discord, but he's doing an album. He did an album already full of mime songs.
Yeah.
Based on a funny joke review of the Riddle Box on Amazon. He made an entire album of himself rapping over the Riddle Box beats. So he's doing another one for Christmas. And
it was a review where basically didn't someone say like this whole album's just them hating on mimes?
Yes.
But the thing is, there's not even one lyric about them hating on mimes. So kudos to the man, Mr. Mustard. For
they even in the review they said like with specific songs such as "I hate mimes" and "If I saw a mime, I would kill it."
It was obviously a troll review.
The review.
Wait a minute, was that an AI review?
Well, I think the review is years old.
Yeah,
okay.
it's old. Yeah.
So if so, it's there. It could be someone from the future.
It was the first stages of AI. It was like them testing it.
It could have been. I'll say this: my instinct says it was most likely. My instinct says it was most likely. I lost my train of thought. Now, you guys getting drinks.
I'm sorry, guy.
Look at you.
I'm sorry. All right.
Hold on. Where was I? It was most likely. It's
You were
gone.
saying that if it was AI, it was the first AI, but it's not the AI. Blah blah blah. IE, EI, whatever. AEIOU.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, so I was gonna say it was probably someone that came from a different dimension that did hear a version of Riddlebox that was about mimes.
Yeah, that's what I would think.
Oh, like a
it sounds
multiverse?
more like a
Yes.
multiverse version of Riddlebox.
That's
yeah.
truly without a joke. I'm not even joking.
Yeah, I know. I know.
That's what happened.
That's
Very,
actually
very-
And we should really praise Mushy Mustard for bringing it into existence.
Our timeline.
Well,
Yes.
I don't think the viewers at home got to see the serious face you just had there.
Dude, yeah, I know that shit was real, but I got really concerned.
That's why we need.
But,
I need a camera over here. That way, when you look at me and go, "No, I'm serious," like they can see that.
I was gonna look it up, but
yeah, man, props to that. Now, and the song doesn't have like 35 people on it. It's almost like he's going for like a world record on the most features
I
on
think
a song.
so.
It's got like so many features on one song.
So here's the whole album of Mime Box.
Okay, it says I hate mimes. I wrote it on every page 17 times because that's the only thing in my head every day. If you are a mime, then you better stay away.
All right, so that's Mushy Mustard. That's
Mushy Mustard
that's
doing
what
the
it
mime
is.
version.
Killing it.
Yeah, so you can get on Mushy Mustard Mime Box. Watch that shit on YouTube and get your mind blown,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
get your mind blown. Did you
Get
just
your
say
mind,
that?
yes, get your mind blown, motherfucker. Hey.
Oh, I should have used that in my lyrics.
Wah, wah, wah. Yeah.
Oh, it
I'm
could have
gonna-
been a double entendre too.
Yeah, I know. I want to say like you're stuck in a box,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Don't give
that's
away
how-
all your
yeah.
shit. Record it first, fool.
Oh, we will. I mean, hey, if you someone else, the trickiest part of the verse of the mime verse is thinking of a rhyme for mime that someone else hasn't thought of yet.
Yeah.
Because at this point, there's been like 30 people on it. Every rhyme you can think of with mime has been said before. So I
Mime,
have to-
time, chime,
Yeah.
crime, boom.
Yeah,
But
I'm
But
gonna
doesn't rhyme with mime.
I'm gonna put the word enzyme.
Oh.
did
Have
they
you heard of
rhyme time?
enzyme?
Did they rhyme mime with time though?
Oh, they did.
T-H-Y-M-E?
Yeah.
Yes,
I did.
Did
Yeah,
you?
Yeah, of course.
No, I
I
didn't.
didn't listen to yours.
I want a slice of mime with some lime and thyme. You know.
You did send it to me. I just haven't listened.
I said, yeah, I know. You never do. Oh,
Drink a
I said
glass
add
of
extra.
wine
I
on
said
the
add
side
extra
with that.
time. I didn't mean. You thought I meant. The
You meant
clock.
like time, like relative to
I get
space.
it. I mean, rap is complicated.
it's not for everyone. But anyway. Violent J and Steve, we never talked about their video drop and their uncomfortable
let's talk about that,
girlfriends. Yeah, their uncomfortable girlfriends. I think Steve-O's girlfriend did pretty damn good.
Yeah.
She
Hell
was,
yeah.
but Violent J's ex.
Yeah, man, Steve-O, dude. Yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, let's check out the new Steve-O. Let's check it out, dude.
So, Jay and his girl are separated though, right?
Splenda Slam, I think, is gone, bro.
What's it called? My girl something.
Splendid Slam.
Splenda
What is
Slam.
that? Is that like a joke?
Well,
on her
yeah,
name?
because there's Sugar Slam, and then she's like the fake Sugar Slam, so she's Splenda Slam.
Oh, dude.
Because Splenda is
I don't
fake
even
sugar.
think she's up there with Splenda. She's like,
She's like Stevia Slam.
yeah, she's
Your aspartame Slam.
she's nowhere close.
Desire to leave hateful comments. If you
All right, Steve-O.
The people.
I wonder who did the beat. Who's on the beat? Shaggy the Airhead? I bet. The video's cool. Like,
Yeah,
it's funny.
And I mean, she's comfortable. Lux is like kind of uncomfortable in front of
Yeah.
the camera. She does her thing. You know,
she's adorable.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's awesome.
she
Already like her.
she's like comfortable in like the video. She knows what she's doing. She doesn't
Already-
look awkward.
already like her.
Yeah, she's down for the scenes like that to like act out and shit.
Look, she's not
To
pretending.
smell his balls. Yeah,
Somehow she loves smelling his dirty dick.
yeah, yeah. So you know, that's the thing. Like you got to have respect for her in the video, and then of course, Steve-O's raps are not great.
No,
They're not as bad as they were during his drug eras, but him just having a video, and I think overall the song is the shit. The hook and everything.
It's not horrible.
Gremlin.
Once it go Gremlin is such a fucking dumb line.
It
though.
is. It's absolutely.
Have you ever said the word "someone's gone Gremlin"?
No, absolutely no.
Well, you got to make it up. You got to.
I've also
That's
never
how you
said
make
the
up
word
slang, you're
cunt
right.
to my girl either.
That's
So
true.
to be fair, I would never call my girl.
I called your girl a cunt.
I know, but that's yeah. Well, my ex-wife, you can call her a cunt all you want. I don't care. But my current girl, do not call. Yeah.
Look, Splenda's just trying to
Yeah, she's
act
just like
the whole time.
She's so uncomfortable.
She's rubbing
and,
on
like-
herself like Detective Bill Loney.
Yeah, I know. She's It's such yeah, dude, she's like you can
Jay-
tell she doesn't know what to do. She wants so bad to just take her top off and show her your tits, but she knows she can't do it 'cause it's a music video.
Here's how bad she is. I can't take my fucking eyes off of Violent J.
I know, yeah. It's like, yeah. And then like in this scene, you get another shot like where she's, Lux is having fun with it and kind of dancing along, and she just is like,
look how much more fun Steve-O's girls have.
Yeah, look, she's dancing.
It's like
Splenda's just staring at the camera and like looking awkward.
yeah, she like does not know what to do with herself.
That's so fucking gross.
That's major gross, but
that's awesome though.
Migraine in my brain.
That's just dope.
So I wonder if if Splenda Slam like went gremlin, and maybe that's why that's what happened to their relationship.
She finally went gremlin.
She was like, yeah. He like fed her after midnight.
I mean, she does look like a fucking gremlin.
She does, yeah, for sure. That had to be what it was, bro. That broke him up. Jay got on and then called her like he like literally. I love Jay, but like Jay responded like a fucking 5-year-old kid. Like he was just like,
he's like, girls are duty heads.
Yeah, he said you gotta watch out for girls because some of those girls are snakes, man, or something like that. Like some like veiled like, don't trust girls. Girls are duty heads.
Yeah, I was gonna try to find
girls are snakes.
So
like,
funny,
come
man.
on, get out of here, Jay. Grow up, man. Bro, like you got with a fucking Instagram thought, and you're surprised that she's like
that she went
played
gremlin
you in some way. Yeah, that she went gremlin. Is it like, come on, bro?
That's my
She's an
question.
Insta-thought.
Is he really surprised or is he just playing it up online? You know,
yeah.
I think he really is surprised. Jay's the kind of dude who, like, when he does get favorable, like, he gets clean. Oh, there was a few of the rejects down there, actually.
I did see that. Hold on, I'll show the people real quick.
There are a few rejects that.
I kind of like that bottom right dog,
Yeah.
the Bang Pa Boom, or no, the Mighty Death dog.
Yeah,
This one?
like, yeah,
It looks like a fucking Furby.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that
horrifying.
That's fucking horrifying.
That is a
but
horrifying.
The
cat.
dog's kind of.
But
Cool.
I love the
like
Chihuahua Fred Fury. Like a Chihuahua.
It's like, hey, I'm Fred Fury, man.
I bet you fucking hit him, man. And that cat I thought was actually dope. It just had like a Ren and Stimpy feel. I was like, it just doesn't fit as well. But I did like that one a little
funny,
bit,
man.
But anyway, yeah.
Man, she went gremlin. That's a shame.
Yeah.
I was looking for the post. I know somebody posted it.
Yeah, it does. He removed her. It looks like she was removed from all of his social media. So there's like no hint of her, even like the infamous Faygo orange review, orange creamsicle review or whatever, gone. Yeah, man. So he cut all ties with that lady, the love of his life. So she is no longer mooching the J.
Look at this shit.
He is back to prowling Instagram. Oh yeah, good old picture of you way back in the day, 99.
Yeah, here we go. Look, my brother posted this on our Discord. Look, old school picture of me with the Hatchet Man, Diamond Cut Hatchet Man charm.
Yeah,
Gumball Playland.
1999.
Was that a blow
man.
up thing? I've never.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, that looks like it blew up.
Yeah,
Like
it does.
Like an air pump, and you blow that shit up, and you put a bunch of balls in there.
That's funny.
Fuck yeah.
All right. Yeah, join our Discord.
Yeah, absolutely, man. We got some good shit on Discord.
So what else? We talked about Splenda. I did hit up the mob style shop. Here's everything. You want to see my haul?
Oh, dude, you got a gigantic fucking haul from the Lord and Savior Buck.
That's like half your size right there.
Praise be his name.
Yeah.
Jeez, Buck.
I got like all the Buckshot albums.
Holy shit, dude.
I won't bore you all with them, but man, he has, I don't know if the sale's still going on, but all of his CDs were like $5 each. I was like,
Oh, shit.
time to get the Buckshot discography, I guess. So
Yeah.
I got a lot of homework to do.
Damn, son. Look at that. You literally you bought every CD he has.
There was a few I didn't buy. I gave myself a limit.
Yeah.
And I got this sweet shirt. So I was like,
sure. I just now noticed that, honestly. I was looking more at your fly like couch cardigan.
yeah, man.
It's the shit.
Nice
man.
jacket.
It looks
Who shot the
fucking comfortable.
couch?
No, yeah. I when I say couch cardigan, I didn't mean that in a derogatory
No, I
sense.
got off
but
the
like,
Shein.
Yeah, it just reminds me of a very comfy couch. I don't know why.
But yeah, man, I need suggestions though. I'm so like new to the Buckshot lore and fandom that I don't know where to start.
Yeah.
Like I've already listened to the Cabal, the Watchers,
Buck
and like,
is cool. You could probably just hit up Buck and be like, "What's up? Where should I
like,
start?"
hey Buck, should I listen to your? This is like his first CD. Should I even bother with that?
His very first.
Yeah.
That's kind of like
I would.
I mean, listen, just so you know his first roots,
Yeah.
like where he started out, like
Right.
because some people are
sometimes
just
that's the best shit too.
Bro, I've been rocking the fuck out to the Horde, him and Boondocks.
Yeah.
This album's pretty fucking sweet.
I'd say usually number 2 or number 3 albums for me always seem to be when they really hit their peak.
Okay.
For me, Marshall Mathers LP.
That's true. I did bump the new Buckshot Hunter Games when it came out a few weeks ago, and it's good. I liked it. So I've heard a few of these, but the rest is all fucking new to me. So I got a lot of shit to dig into.
Damn, bro. See, I'm gonna have to borrow a couple Buckshot CDs, man.
For sure, man. We're gonna have to. I'll start going through them and suggesting which ones we're gonna go through on the show.
That is one thing. If you join our Discord, you need to know we are very serious about our Buckshot, and it's sometimes like borderlines on worship, but. That's just how it works on our Discord, guys. We fuck with Buckshot, okay? So
I mean, we find something to cling to, we cling to it, and never let go.
exactly, that's how it is. He's got at least 3 fans for life.
That's absolutely true.
Yeah,
The first Buckshot is actually really good. Okay,
absolutely.
says
man.
Gage Von Wild.
Gage is a trustworthy source as well. So I do trust his judgment.
Gravy Von Wild. Gravy Von.
On everything, as long as we're not talking New York hip hop. I trust everyone on our Discord.
Only New York.
We're talking New York hip hop.
Only New York hip hop I've ever heard is "Fuck Out of Here."
Yeah,
You've
right.
heard Wu-Tang,
A little bit.
Nas.
Shit ton of New York hip hop.
You've heard shitloads of New York hip hop. Yeah, I'd say that's the biggest blend of hip hop.
Yeah, I mean, New York hip hop is like pretty much every big rapper that's ever existed.
Yeah, it's
started-
where.
Oh yeah, like Jay-Z and Biggie and
Biggie,
shit like
yeah, that's
that.
hip-hop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
you're right.
So you're good.
I'm good on that.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
yeah.
I did turn on for the first time ever. I was like, let me check out this Sean Price guy.
Yeah,
I listened to like a few songs of his.
yeah, you did. What'd you think?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think Sean Price is a fucking legend. He's
Yeah?
the shit. Yeah, absolutely. He's an amazing lyricist and a legend.
I never heard him before.
Yeah. Well, thank you for checking him out. I got respect for that.
I read a blurb about him that said he had an album in the works that he was doing with Ill Bill
Damn. Oh, I did not know that.
when he died. Yeah,
I did not know that. That's the shit.
Ain't that crazy?
Fuck yeah, man.
Ill Bill's the man.
Yeah. Props or shout out to Ill Bill.
Yeah, we know you're listening to Ill Bill.
Yeah, I know you tune in every single week. So, what's up, Ill Bill? Thank you for tuning in again.
All right, man. Well, do we have any other things to cover before we get into casino?
We did have a couple videos some people sent us.
Oh, sure. Yes,
yeah,
please.
You have some videos?
Yeah, I did not go through these. I did not
Of course.
view these.
Why would we?
I never do. I trust you guys when you send them to me. We
course.
all do. Everyone here at Deck One Dealt really trusts our fans.
Yeah.
So there's a couple. That last one.
This one here.
Yeah, that one. I guess this he's coming up. He's real big. I guess he's real big in the Juggalo world. A lot of Juggalos are promoting him right now. This guy. This is at least what the guy said to me.
I'm thugging with my G's. Bitch, we smoking no weed. No sticks, no motherfucking seeds.
Yeah. So I mean,
Wait, this is a new chapter 17?
I don't know. They said this guy was real big in the Juggalo world. He's coming up. We might see him at
Wow.
the Gathering.
I know. Oh, Daywalker. Oh, yeah. I've heard of him. I do think he is going to be at the Gathering.
Wow.
I think he's I don't know. There's definitely talks of him being in an elevated position in the Juggalo
Yeah,
world.
so I
Maybe
found-
rewriting.
Yeah. So get ready for him, guys.
Wow, I
I'm
hated that, though.
No, I'm
I'll
just
say
saying
that.
I
No,
hated
no,
that.
no,
That
no, no,
physically
no, no,
pained
no,
me.
no, 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 no. I'm just saying, get ready for him, whether you like him or not. He might be out there. So okay.
But Carv, that physically hurt me.
That sucked bad, but go on. That's okay.
Okay. I'm just saying.
Was there
I
anything
hated
else?
that.
I don't know. Is there anything else? Is there?
Is this a no? Is
Is
this a
there
no
anything
makeup
else?
Violent J or one man crew video?
That might be.
What do we got?
Did one man crew make another crazy drunken
yeah,
video?
Let's check that out. That might be a. Yeah, I don't know what that. I felt. Yeah, this.
Music. I wasn't really built for music.
Oh, this is that dude who
I kept
battle
being
rapped.
inspired by it. Why would I ever abuse it?
Oh yeah,
I'm
this
not
has got
sure.
that. He,
Wanted to battle rap me.
yeah.
We can make a long debate. I'm not here just so I can create.
Yeah. This
Oh,
guy.
this is the dude that was challenging you on Twitter to the
Yeah.
battle rap. Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
So
Okay.
he's got you
Drain
already.
everything.
Already.
Was that a
He's got
mistake?
you.
Make a wish from below now. Why
Yeah.
don't you enjoy
Hey,
my
brush
life?
up. If you need to practice, let me know.
Woo! Don't come at me with those rhymes.
Oh.
Aren't you supposed to be on an episode of Tool Time?
Oh.
Oh!
Yep.
Nope.
Damn.
He got
All
me.
right.
Yeah, he got
It's
you.
over.
He already got you. He already won. That plaque goes to him. We'll mail it to him.
All right, man. We won't.
All right, guys. Anyway,
Was that
let's
it?
get to the. Let's get to the.
Was that it?
Oh, did you have any other videos that people have sent you?
That was it. I think that was it.
All right.
All right,
Hey,
guys. So anyway,
we appreciate y'all for sending us those videos.
Of course.
Keep doing it. I don't look at them. I trust y'all. Y'all give us, the topical news and what's trending in the Juggalo world, and I love that. I'm never gonna frown on that. So keep sending them to us. We love them. Yeah, so today, what are we doing?
we're doing Cal Scruby. We're doing Cal Scruby Casino.
Yes, sir.
Casino. This is the last day of our dealer's choice. After that, we are going back to the Juggalo world where we are comfortable and where we rest at.
Yes.
But this is the last week, the last few weeks. If you haven't been with us, we have each gotten to pick a record that is close to us, but outside of the Juggalo realm. But we also think it's going to be dope for Juggalos to check out.
Yeah, so I got hip to Cal Scruby probably from you, I think, a couple of years ago.
You were actually ironically, you got hip to him outside of me.
Oh, okay.
Somehow, but I
Probably from
remember
Rob
I was
then.
hip probably around the same time because I remember you posted. This was when you were still on Facebook. You posted on Facebook, everybody needs to listen to this dude before he blows up. And then I posted, I was like, oh, shit, I know who this is. It's Cal.
Nice.
And then I told you about how he had, I knew about him before. He had a song with Redman.
Okay.
And I showed you, told you about that. You're like, oh, shit, I didn't know
Yeah.
that. And that was when you were kind of just getting into him. But
The first shit I heard from him, the first song I heard from him was Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift.
I remember hearing that. I was like, okay, this guy's pretty cool. And then I went and listened to his other shit. And what's interesting about Cal Scruby to me is like he sounds like every other kind of like rapper, like at first glance, like
Right.
when you first hear him, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like every bar is so well thought out and planned. He's calling back. He's like mixing like metaphors and shit. Like it's he has a simplistic style, but he does it with such smoothness that
Yeah.
I just hang on every fucking word he says.
Yeah.
And like I'm envious because like I could never rap like him.
Yeah.
I've tried to like write like this and I cannot fucking do it.
Word, just like
Anyway.
lyricism.
Yeah, it's just like the way he like just talks and it just sounds so fucking cool. Everything he says. I don't know, man.
Swagger.
It's swagger that I just have. I'm too white,
Yeah. You are white.
you know.
You're very white.
And shout out to Cal
I'm
too
like,
because he's a Ohio boy.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, Cincinnati. That's where I really knew about him. Is back in the day, and I wasn't a big fan of him by any means. He was just in the hip hop world. You know, I knew of him 100%, and I had heard that song he did with Redman. I knew he was from Cincinnati, but I kind of put him on the same tip that I put MGK on. Is like, oh, he's a dude from the home state. He's fucking tearing it
Yeah.
up. Props to him. Do your thing, man. But he wasn't in my playlist rotation or nothing. Then he came out with Don't talk to me. Shut up. Don't do that. I saw that video on YouTube, and I was like, I fucking know this guy from somewhere. But his hair was long. He honestly looks younger in his later videos than he did in his earlier videos. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But his hair was longer and shit. He came out and did that video, and I like looked it up, and then that's when I put two and two together, and I was like, oh shit, this is that same dude. But he just like went away for a while and then came back. But
he's like completely 100% independent.
yeah, 100%. Yeah, like when he was out before, he had I think he just blended in with everything because he kind of like reminded me of like your typical white producer,
Sure.
Scott Storch type.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He had short hair and kind of wore like designer clothes and all that. I think he's found a little more of an identity with the long hair, look that he has now.
Yeah.
Like, because when he came back out, he had a bowl cut and he's like walking. It was a very different image.
He's got a really cool like look to him. I think Cal he's the shit, man. Like I like everything about him. Like but you got me hip to that, or we got hip to that. Then,
Pretty much same time, yeah.
And then While You Were Sleeping came out, and I jumped on that because I was like, fuck yes.
Yeah.
Like I had already heard a couple of the songs. He did the release of singles like all year long, then drops the album thing.
Yeah.
But the album will also have a bunch of new shit. But I bought the special edition of While You Were Sleeping. Have you ever seen this?
No, I have not.
Well, I got the CD, the signed CD of While You Were Sleeping, which this
good
isn't the
shit.
album we're doing, but I'm showing this because he does like cool packaging and shit. But look, it came with this USB drive that came in a little pill bottle.
In a little pill bottle. Okay.
And like it says like while you were sleeping, it has like Z's on it and shit.
Yeah.
And it came with stickers and shit too. But the USB drive looks like a pill.
A little pill. Okay.
You know, it's got like extra songs and shit on it. Like he's doing cool shit like that. You know,
so kind a level of things that we only normally see from the Lord Buck.
exactly.
Right.
Exactly. So this is the kind of shit I like to support. You know, he's doing cool shit like this.
Yeah.
But then Casino dropped. And you know, I think he's picking up steam and shit. That came out like last year or something.
Yeah.
I didn't like it at first, really, honestly.
Really? Okay.
But the more I've listened to it, like I like it the most.
Yeah. It's a very it's a clean record, but it's very vain of hip hop. What'd you think, Carver? I was gonna say because
we've been rambling this whole time.
We've been rambling. You're kind of the person who was new to this.
I'll start with the positives.
Okay.
right.
Very clean record, like you said. Yes, mixing and mastering is amazing.
Awesome.
I love the mix and mastering on this album. Whoever did this, I want to learn from them. I want to know from them.
Yeah.
I like it. Everything is clear as day, crispy. I love it. His lyrics. He is a lyricist, and I do believe that he is a great lyricist. I do like his lyrics.
Yeah.
He's got some funny lines that stood out to me, and you know, so I do agree with that. I think he's a great lyricist.
Mm-hmm.
There's probably 3 beats on this album in particular that I really liked, and I was like, man, I like this beat. I like these samples here.
Yeah.
And I like this one. I think this is one of them.
Yeah.
What song is
And
this?
one
This is
Captain
And One.
America.
Yeah, and one was one of the ones I liked a lot.
Like some of these songs, especially like even like this song in particular, like this to me sounds like a throwaway song, kind of just like
Yeah.
a background song. But
Yeah.
the more I listen to it, like I just pick out little lines. That's
Yeah.
they're just fun to like sing along to. Like
Well-
and what you know, you know, you just remember him. And it's just you throw them out. It's fun.
There's a few songs where he's talking about inspiration and motivation.
Yeah.
There's a few songs where he talks about that kind of stuff, and I really agree with that, like what he's saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you know, you guys ain't doing shit on this level. You know, you guys are lazy.
Yeah.
Basically, is what I'm hearing from him. Like y'all motherfuckers
Oh, yeah.
are lazy.
Yeah.
I'm doing it on this level. You can't do it like this
Yep.
because you're fucking lazy. And I totally agree with that.
like even this song, he says, if I said I did it, check back, I bet I did it.
Yeah.
You know, if I said I'll do it, check back, I'll did it.
Yeah. So there's a few topics on some songs that are like, so I guess the negatives.
Clock in the studio like it's the office. A mic on the mic.
Yeah. He's got some great lines. There's a Dwight line.
Yeah, that was it right
He's
there.
got there's some. He's definitely got some punchlines. He strings his lyrics together incredible. So as far as lyricism, he's great. As far as the style, I'm sure everybody knows by now this isn't my style of hip hop.
Sure.
And I don't. I can give it its respect, but it's just not my style of hip hop.
Okay.
Yeah, like you'll never find this in your rotation.
Yeah, you know, the 808s and the, you know what I mean? Like, it's not my style of
Yeah.
shit, but I can give what he's doing with it its respect. He's doing it at a high level.
Yeah.
So
I think-
I'll give him that.
I feel all that. I think that's a
Yeah.
pretty standard. I think that's a pretty standard take for Cal Scruby. You know,
Yeah.
first going in, especially. Not that I'm some like expert on. I just listened to him a bunch, but
We found out we weren't experts when we went to a show.
yeah, when we
'cause
went to
we're
go
so
see Cal
used to-
Scruby.
Yeah, we were so. That's the thing is juggalos. When you're at a juggalo show and ICP is up there performing, you're singing along to almost every single song. You know a majority of the words. It's just you know, and these are hundreds of songs that we've learned, but you at least when the hook comes on, you can, you know, it might be something you don't know a whole lot of, like, and you can't stop. Yeah, like you. But no matter what, you can kind of ride along. At this Cal Scruby show, there were numerous points where you and me were like fucking just straight up standing there.
Yeah, looking at
like I don't know even the hook. But yeah, and you know we're surrounded by people that like you said your comment was this has made me realize I am a Cal Scruby Fairweather fan.
yeah.
yeah, definitely
You know?
Fairweather.
And I was saying this, like I was comparing him to Ouija just because it's kind of that same 808
Sure.
type of shit. But
Yeah.
and I was like, he's so much better than Ouija.
Yeah.
in so many ways that like if this was like on Psychopathic or if this was like affiliated with that Juggalo world, it would be just leagues better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it really fits totally with the Juggalo world. It's definitely lyricism at its finest. I think he's a great lyricist, but in the Juggalo world, I don't think that it fits just because the Juggalo world, I think, has a core of horrorcore.
Yeah.
That's at the base of all Juggalo shit is
And
horrorcore.
there was at least one kind of horrorcore song on this album.
Yeah, there is. And the video for it is horrorcore too. But that's one thing too, and that's what pushed me to kind of pick this album, is because I do think he has a couple songs where it's more in a Juggalo vein.
Yeah.
And I do agree that I don't think most Juggalos will really probably like feel this that much. Probably not.
I'll say this: like, if you're a Juggalo, listen to Ouija and then listen to him, and then like this is what Ouija needs to inspire to be more like.
Yeah.
He needs to understand how to
Like-
string rhymes together better. He
The
needs to
writing is like on another
like,
level.
It just it's not lazy.
Yeah.
You know
He's
what
got
I mean?
he's got some really genius pop culture references, and he's got like that's some of the shit I like about
There goes
him.
a Borat line right here.
High five. Yeah, he's got great pop culture references.
I'm not even just talking about his references and his punchlines. I'm talking about his build-ups, his structures.
Oh yeah.
The way he knows how to build it up. He's taking those typical modern rap styles, but he's building them up, and then he's doing a release, and then he's starting over and doing it again. And he knows how to do it like 3 times in a song that keep you hooked.
Yeah. And you're right. And the other thing he does is he keeps his songs fucking short.
Yes.
I think all of his songs are under 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, Ouija does that too.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but
that's
like,
what
it's never mind.
No, but by all means, look, I'm throwing it in there. Look, I think Ouija does make good music.
I didn't even realize he had a video for Let It Ride. Damn, we should have watched
Y'all
that.
know my view on it, but I think they would do a good song together, honestly. Cal Scruby and Ouija, because Ouija, that's one thing I've noticed about Ouija. When he's with somebody who's lyrical, he can step it up and get lyrical.
I'll give
It's
him
just
that.
when he's doing his own thing,
Sure.
he's usually going for the vibe music. You know what I mean? He wants to make more vibe, like party music. But you really give that dude, you set him next to somebody who can get lyrical, he can fucking hang with him just as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'll admit it. When I put this on, I kind of started hearing the music, and I was like, "Oh God, what are they getting me into?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, but I caught myself paying attention. I going like, wait, what do you say there?
I'm like, all right, I'm listening.
Yeah, like
You know?
you have to listen. As a Ouija, there's nothing I can pay attention to.
Same. And I'm with you. And that's what grabs me. Like every song, there's something that's I'm like, all right, cool. Yeah, I'm listening. And you got me, Cal. And he's just got such a swagger and smoothness that you want to hear what he has to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
But and the only reason I'm comparing it to anybody listening, the only reason I'm comparing this to Ouija at all is because it's the same kind of genre of hip hop.
Sure.
808 based.
Yeah. Like trappy.
808 based.
Hooks are usually just like a
Yeah.
catchy, like 4-liner, like
Yeah.
I be doing what I do and I just love it.
Yeah.
I be
Yeah,
doing
I'm
what I
not
do
going to
just
compare
I
this.
love it.
I'm not going to compare this to old school ICP, of course, or like New York hip hop. This is that modern style of rap that we've been listening to for 20 years now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's modern, but it's 20 years old, basically. But anyway, I think he does it on a very high level, and his video game is nut. Like the way.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he does amazing
video
videos.
game.
Yeah. I got you.
The way he does his videos, how he's able to do this shit, his swagger, like you guys were talking about, his image of himself is great.
Yeah, he's doing his own thing. Like
Yeah.
he's doing like the genre, but his own fucking way,
Yeah.
and like he's and unapologetic. Like here it is, y'all. Like here, I'm doing me. Like
So after I listened to the album a couple times, I was like, okay, I get why you guys like him.
well, I'm glad you found something.
Yes.
I can see the criticism, but yeah, man, I think. I mean,
And his like, I think his like home plate is kind of like white rappers like MGK, G-Eazy. That's like his like Marlon Craft. Like those are kind of like his wheelhouse. But as far as his wheelhouse, he's the dopest there is. I really do believe that. Like in his wheelhouse.
I will say this
Of like
as far
white, kind of like smooth white
Yeah.
rap is, you know what I mean?
As far as this kind of rap, which you know is kind of got the 808 chopping, it's that basic. As far as that, this is the best I've heard.
he's getting Nilla wafers.
Yeah, he's the best I've heard from this genre.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with
of
you.
rap, of hip hop.
I know this. I don't know who produced his other albums, but I know this album. It's all 808 Mafia. Is at the tags on at the beginning of every song. His other songs don't do that. Like his last album, I don't know if he used the same producer for the whole thing or whatever, but maybe you'll notice something if you're not so into the 808s. Maybe the previous production you'd be into more. But While You Were Sleeping is a very dope album also, so I highly recommend checking that out. If you kind of like this even a little bit, check out the last one. You might like it more.
Well,
I almost picked that.
I'll say the mixing and mastering on this is fantastic.
And I do want to say as well, at the Church of Buckshot, you would never get poisoned by the preacher. Just saying. Just saying. I noticed he poisoned everyone.
Oh, we gotta watch.
Or was that next one called Juggalo? Oh, I thought that was called Juggalo Jesus. Looking like Jesus, not Juggalo Jesus.
The next video is Captain America.
I actually kind of like this one too.
This song rules, dude. This is one of the best songs on the album, and the video is great. It's funny.
Out of the 3 songs, I think I said I like three songs a lot. This was probably the one.
Oh, Captain America is my favorite. Yeah, this is in my playlist rotation for sure.
Now
it's hot. This has some dope ass fucking metaphors in it.
I don't want to go too far into this, but I think he's. See, I like to think that rappers are kind of dogging on both parties.
Yeah.
I didn't really catch what he's really talking about here. You guys may enlighten me on that. But I know he says don't talk about politics, but he's talking about the first he's talking about the First Amendment, the Second Amendment. So it's like I hear some contradictions in there where he's like, I don't like guns, but I got a friend that likes them.
Well, no, he's talking about Captain America because you got to think Captain America.
Listen to his first verse real quick.
Captain America.
Here it goes.
Hey, stay out of politics. Or you can unfollow this shit.
This whole line right here, this whole bar.
I think him doing that is kind of just saying like, whatever, like do whatever the fuck you want. It's America,
Well, I was gonna say the Captain America alliteration is saying you got to think Captain America as an Avenger is the holy guy, and that metaphor.
Everybody
I don't
looks up
like
to
guns. Yeah, I don't like guns, but a couple of my friends are big fans of the Second Amendment. He's basically saying, like, I roll around. I might not be a gun holder, badass thug, but I roll around with some motherfuckers that'll pull out a pin.
But that was one of the best lines I thought of the album was like at 3 dots, like I didn't finish.
Oh, dots on you, like I'm not done typing.
Yeah,
it's got that.
Yeah, he's got.
That's one way to get sent.
He's got some great punchlines. I will give him that, man. He's got some great ones.
Don't even try it. Don't even delete. Video. This video is so great.
Yeah, and the Captain America symbolism is great. Like the ideas and the creativity of the videos are great. I really do like.
Oh, Lord is fighting and trusting in my thunder, my lightning.
He's just like, he's so cool.
Tyson.
I want to be Cal Scruby when I grow up.
I will say, being from Cincinnati, he probably has more of a Southern mentality because a lot of white people from Cincinnati do have that Southern mentality.
Think so?
But I'm wondering if he's more like, he's like, look, politics is split,
He says he's bi-coastal now.
Yeah.
He's like, I think he has a house in L.A. and shit.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I don't know.
I do like my rappers being like fuck politics altogether.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Get it.
I just like that.
Yeah. I don't think I think he used some alliteration there, but I don't think he was actually taking any political stance. He was just using political
and I'm okay
alliteration.
A little
Is that the right word? Am I thinking of the right word?
I don't think so. Alliteration's like
or not
lyrical lemonade, little.
He was using
lemonade
political metaphors. There we go.
There you
I
go.
always fuck that up. Okay, guys, that's my dumb word. Like I used to know this dude who would get on Facebook. And then he would always like comment on my post. He'd be like, "Oh yeah, you're a fucking genius," and he always spelled genius wrong. And I thought it was hilarious. And that's how I feel when I use alliteration on this fucking show.
Hey, at least
I feel like the
caught yourself.
genius guy that spells genius GENIOUS.
You caught yourself.
But metaphors.
I would say you're the best wordsmith of us, but Kyle's probably the best linguist.
Yeah, church. Yeah, church.
Okay.
There you go. I need Kyle to set me straight on my verbiage, my verbology. Is verbology a real word?
Yeah,
Easy?
probably.
On my verbiage. Do it French. Verbiage. I like how many hairstyles he has too. Oh man, he's got some nice tits, bro.
Damn, Cal does got some nice
Yeah,
tits.
Cal got some nice ass titties, dog. No, I like
Look,
this
he's got the
video because
ukulele.
it's just him going through like different viral videos.
Why haven't I learned how to play that on the ukulele yet? What the fuck's
al-
wrong with me?
Already they have a ukulele in the video. I like it.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was gonna say. Any light to the ukulele, you're gonna get a little love from
No more
Carve.
freestyle, ain't shit. And he's saying in this song, he's like, no more freestyle. You know,
Ain't shit
Yeah,
free
yeah.
now.
free now.
I think this is the third song I like.
Okay.
Freestyle.
So I
Ain't
think
shit
we've
free
hit.
now.
I think we've hit all the songs I've really liked.
Oh.
on this.
All right, Carver. I'll see you next week. Love you, bro.
I think my favorite song still yet to come up. I'll tell you when it comes.
I like the last song. The last song.
Captain
a lot,
America
too,
rules. Yeah.
Is that the last one?
Yeah, I think so.
Captain America. No, Captain America's early in the album. It's like 4 or 5 or
What?
something.
We
What are
just
we-
listened to Captain America.
Yeah. What
Yeah.
are we listening to? Yeah. Give me the track listing here.
All right, I got you.
What are we doing here? He's got a
Look,
Eminem-
Captain America, no more freestyle.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and then French tips, and then my phone. Oh no, my phone died.
Yeah.
That's like the
That's the
horrorcore.
horrorcore one.
Yeah, one.
Yeah, that was the horrorcore one. I don't love that. I don't like that a lot.
Sure.
It was okay.
He's got some
Yeah.
He's dropping fucking bars. In
Yeah,
that
yeah,
album.
yeah. There's some. Like I said, every song was good. Every song had lyrics. I went.
Look,
wait.
he's on Hot Ones.
Yeah,
Pretend-
I would say every song on this album had lyrics. I was like, wait, what'd he say? What'd he say? Like
Yeah.
I kept doing that. You know.
Oh, that's just dope. I never saw this video. So funny.
Yeah.
He's doing like little skits and shit, man.
No.
Look, he was on No Jumper too.
I respect everything he's doing, man. I really do.
Yeah.
I really do. So I there's no lack of respect from my end right
Yeah,
now.
it's just not your bag.
I feel it.
Yeah. The music itself as a whole package is not my thing, but like
Yeah.
everything else, dude, I respect what he's doing.
You can respect
feel
the
it.
craft.
Yeah.
I feel it. All right, what's next? He has videos for almost all these fucking songs. Dope. I think the French Tips video just came out. I haven't seen it yet.
Now, did I miss out? What is there more songs to this album that I didn't get?
No, I don't think so. We're just going through the list. I'm looking on it here. We're on French Tips right now. We just no more freestyle. French
Okay,
Tips.
wish list was the last.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that was the last one.
Yeah, because he's got videos, I think, for every single video on this album.
Yeah,
Or
that-
every song on this
and
album.
that right there is dope too. The fact that you're doing a video for every
Yeah.
fucking song.
Yeah.
Because of getting sexy with my Uncle Ray.
Oh, yo, Uncle Ray is fucking scared. Yo, I am never going to Uncle Ray's house. Like, if my psychiatrist was like, I need you to bring your Uncle Ray in, I'd have been like, fuck you, bro. That dude is not coming.
Creepy as fuck.
Yeah.
Ass bitch, you got a
Hey, those glasses, though, I'd wear them. They kind of remind me of who's dude in Thuggalo show with the big shades, the big white shades. All right.
Is that a website?
Yeah. Is that a website? Great review there.
That's a nasty.
You know what he
bitch.
could have done here is did the Better Call Saul pedicure.
I'm not hip to that.
You never watched Better Call Saul? Okay. Well, he worked out of a Manny Petty business in the back.
If you got the smelly cat, ooh, that's a Phoebe. Look at the mannequin. Dude, that's just funny, man.
Well, it's funny that like to think that hey, let me do a video where I'm like getting a massage
Right, by a weird old man.
with the camera underneath.
Yeah.
Like I mean that's creative.
It's so cool, man.
Yeah.
Even like sitting in that position,
Art Nouveau. It's very Art Nouveau. Yeah, like
letting Uncle Ray do that shit.
yeah. Uncle Ray, nasty bitch. Yeah, and she's just like
Dude,
watching.
this shit rules.
Dude, you know what?
I've never seen
Uncle Ray doesn't disturb me as much as the chick's lips.
The
Bro,
chick's
I was
lips,
gonna
yeah.
say
Holy
his psychiatrist
shit.
chick. That's a nasty bitch, bro.
Oh my god, the lips
a
are
nasty-
more. Yeah.
That's because she a nasty bitch.
That's a nasty
Is that a Kurt Cobain mannequin?
We need to get some of those skull
She a
caps,
nasty
man.
bitch.
We need to do a bald episode where we're all bald.
They
All right.
remind me of the
Skull
chicks from Edward Scissorhands. You know what I mean? The neighborhood chicks that got the haircuts.
Oh, is Ghost next? Yeah.
You know what was cool about that video though is he took it over the edge. He was like, "I'm gonna do more."
My phone died.
Like
Yeah.
I'm gonna do more like trans kind of imagery,
Yeah.
but I'm not gonna go so far to where like you think that's what I am.
Or you think it's cool.
Yeah, I don't know. He just
Or
knows
you
how-
think he's some kind of
he knows how to
fag.
he knows how to toe that line.
What'd you just say?
I mean, he doesn't want anybody to think he's a fag.
What'd you say?
Oh,
Now could you stop saying that word now? Here's a virtue signal
What?
to keep from getting cancelled.
What are you talking about?
what is that?
That just happens when you
It's
say
just
that.
anytime what he did, he literally set in a filter. So anytime you said the F word, that plays
That it's
on a clip.
Wait, so if I say fag,
It's an automatic virtue
Well-
signal.
if I what?
Now could you stop saying that word now? Here's a virtue signal
Is it the Spin Doctors?
to keep from getting
Yes.
cancelled.
Did you get the Spin Doctors to make
Yeah,
a special
yeah.
version?
That's the actual Spin Doctors. Yes.
The Spin Doctors came out.
They're not doing much right now. You can literally just call them on the phone. They're like, sure, we'll do it. Yeah, fine, why not? But yeah.
I said, hey, my showrunner likes to say that word. Is there anything you could do? And they were like, yeah, we got you.
They made a
Right.
special clip. So anytime you say that word now,
That's something else.
We can play that, or that will automatically play, and
All right. What's
to set you straight and remind you not to do it.
Real quick, people are in the chat. Gage said he was surprised I liked him because there's a comparison to modern rap and Ouija style. Okay, we were talking about that a little bit.
Yeah.
Gage did say the more he picked it up, he saw the appeal though.
Yeah.
Let's see. He said Al Azul lives close to Cincinnati. That's cool. I didn't know they were Ohio boys.
Yeah. Me neither.
The 808 Mafia is the Mikey Clark of Cal Scruby. Okay, I didn't know that they were.
I
He
think he
worked
said
with them like
is 808 Mafia, the Mikey
Oh,
Clark of
oh.
Cal Scruby. He was
For-
asking. Basically.
Oh, okay. For this album, yes.
Yeah, he does not have 808 Mafia. He doesn't have a producer that rides with him every single album. No,
Yeah,
it's just
okay.
like different per album.
Okay.
He works with whoever's the dopest at the time.
Well, here's like the horrorcore song.
that scene right there already is great. However
Yeah.
they did that house.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean,
Yeah,
that
this is the
that
second-
literally looked like a set, like somebody made it, handmade it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this video has a nice horrorcore feel to it.
I feel like we played this on the show. Did we? We might have when it came out.
I remember this video.
My
Okay.
phone died,
Yeah.
died. Oh no, my phone died.
Yeah. And the only thing I can think is not. I get this is this is the genre of music, but I just get a lot of I know it's intentional,
Yeah.
but it's like that kind of late. You get the lazy sound,
Yeah.
like my phone.
Yes, I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. I got you.
And I but it's part of the genre.
It's. I don't like the insinuation that kind of sound is like has like a druggy type.
Yeah.
Of, it's because of that. I'd almost like I go away from it.
Yeah, and I think it's not like he's a druggie.
Right.
It's just that's where the style went and he picked it up and like perfected
Yes.
I mean, sometimes you want to like vibe, but you don't want to. I'm not always trying to like.
it. No, I get you.
Sometimes
I
you
get
want to vibe, kind of like.
Dude, I was rocking the fuck out in the
that's what
car
this
all
is.
week. I was like, rocking the fuck out to this shit.
No, this
long line. That's a
Yeah, it's
No,
like
I'll
shit.
give this song its props. It's a great song. It's the story and the video is great too. Like if we could get Psychopathic, if we could get anything on the fucking out of that camp to do shit like this, I would be happy.
He's as independent as ICP.
Yeah.
So how in the fuck can he do this and they can't? You know?
And all I get from
He's more commercial.
all I
would say.
see from
Think so?
all I
mean,
see from like
sure.
videos from like what Psychopathic's doing is just like camera zooming in real quick, like you're on a bed or you're on
Yeah.
a car, You're in a
like
fucking,
this is like sets and makeup.
yeah, this
and
is
I
like
see what you're saying,
sets,
yeah.
makeup. It's a sequence,
Editing.
sequencing.
Look at this shit.
Yeah, it's costumes. Like,
Look.
yeah, like you think he wanted to wear that? Like, let me put on a
Of course
flannel
not.
with a goofy hat. No, he did it for the video,
Yep.
and that's what I like.
I'm
you
with
know?
you, man. His whole
Hey, that meat
vibe.
cake looks good as fuck, though.
Oh, dude, I would love to see Cal Scruby at the Gathering. I don't care if Juggalos would like it, but I think he would put on a good show that they would enjoy for
Honestly,
sure.
I think Juggalos would like it, and I think they would like it better than Ouija, if you ask me.
I would love that.
I mean, it's in the vein of it's 808 shit. So half of the Juggalo world, because you got to think Juggalo world is kind of two different microcosms right now. You've got your old school Juggalos that kind of like that old school wicked shit,
Yeah.
and then you've got the new school that kind of just wants to turn up. And yeah, he would definitely. I think he could blend a little bit with both groups.
Look at maybe it is a practical like dollhouse. Look.
No, that is definitely practical. That's a miniature
That's
type
so
of thing.
dope.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Brainwash.
All right. Ghost and then wish list. Ghost is my shit. Ghost, I think, is my favorite.
Prof got that new video out too.
Yeah, Prof is more of a he's got a wild style.
Yeah, he's very unique.
Yeah.
I don't even want to be the one that's going to tell you if I want to fuck around with you. I'm like, oh my God, here we come with a goddamn bitch, and I'm like, good Lord.
There's some stuff where he like tries to do melodies. I'm like, yeah, shouldn't be doing that. But like, I do like Prof. This kind of music is very safe when you want to do melodies.
First, I thought that was a
I'll say
Newport.
this.
This is a
drive
Cincy's.
every song you find, put it all online.
Online, yeah, I like the song, and I'll say this with these 808 beats and these types of samples, you don't have to know how to carry a melody to be able to like ride with it.
Sure.
And that's why this is such a safe type of hip hop genre to rap with.
I feel it. He
It's
You
me and my
get
brothers. It's Ed and Eddie.
if you get in a more New York based or a West Coast based type of hip hop genre, you got to know more melodies and you got to know how to sing a little bit more.
Yeah. Oh, he does the Hey Batter Batter rap. Jamie Madrox does. Here it comes. Oh, it's coming up soon. He's like, hey, batter batter, hey.
That was a dope ass scene right there with the lighters that everybody had.
Yeah.
They should have held on that for a little bit longer.
He looks like Jax Teller from Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah, he does. Especially with the vest.
Yeah.
I would guess the main thing that I like about him is his clarity.
Yeah. That's the reason I like him is because I can understand. I can sing along to this shit every fucking line.
Yeah.
You know,
Is his clarity? He can speed up and slow down, but you hear everything.
he's not.
saying.
It's like mumble
Yeah.
rap where he's not mumbly.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, and every line means he doesn't have a lot of filler.
No.
You know,
Yeah.
you listen to it, and if you're not paying attention, it sounds like filler.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
But
it's well thought out,
Yeah, yeah,
crafted. I know. That's exactly what. That's a huge reason I like him because like it's so like it's precision. Like, every word.
He is a precision rapper. I will give him that.
All right, and then and this is a pretty short album too, by the way. We're at the last.
No, I like
song.
that. I like when I put when the first song came on, I was like, oh man, fuck. I was like, what do you got me into? And then it like went by so quick, and I was like, that wasn't bad. That wasn't pretty bad. That
Breezes.
Yeah, it was.
This song is this song's in the top 3 for me on this album too. I fucking love this song. I don't know what that little sample is, but I love it.
No, there were some great samples on this album, like the guitars. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there were some good guitars on this shit.
Doing this shit for the home team, for the new kids and the OGs. Lot of y'all walking on thin ice. Bitch, I don't ever get cold feet. Lot of my good friends OD, so I'm trying to stay off that codeine. So I gotta stay somewhere low key. So I only got gold on 40. I'm the topic of conversation, that Caucasian boy kinda crazy. I upgraded, you downgraded, I violate, don't evaluate.
He's doing a podcast.
All right.
I need to get a gray sports jacket though. I know that.
Yeah, for real.
Wait, I wonder
You,
if
you look.
you know, with as casual as he raps, I bet you he could just sit at the desk and just like rap and like record like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I bet.
I wouldn't doubt he does that.
Well, you have to have good. I will say this: as far as analyzing vocals, you have to have great mids to do this type of shit.
I was gonna say he's definitely known for his lyricism. Not as I don't know if I've ever seen him freestyle.
Freestyle is a whole different thing, man. Come on now.
Yeah, I don't think
That's like asking, you know, that's like asking a guitarist in a good band to sit there and jam like Jimi Hendrix. It's just not going to happen most of the time. To be a great freestyler is a whole different story.
Yeah. No, I know. Yeah, for sure.
Whole different
Harry
story.
Mack and Juice WRLD are like the two best freestylers I've seen.
Solid Psycho, we see you, homeboy. Don't be tripping in the chat.
Oh no, bro, you good, man? We're just it was one of our discussions. We're trying not to cut to the chat as much. We just cut to it in segments so that
He said that's the reason I said Cal Scruby for gathering. I saw he's like, oh yeah, man, we definitely should have him at the gathering
for sure.
I just want to listen.
Well, what I got to ask you, Keezie, is what do you think about his Apple laptop?
Well,
his Apple laptop. Yeah, he's a Mac user.
Well, I mean, I can let it slide, I mean, as a juggalo, it's offensive, but he probably doesn't know. I'll say that he probably doesn't know.
You think he's actually really on there doing all the tech shit?
Oh, I thought you meant because he that like juggalos hate apples.
Well, yeah, we hate apples, but do you think he's actually on there? Do you think he's actually on there engineering his music?
I do. I think a lot of people who do video editing, especially, I don't know how much about music, but I know a lot of video editors insist on doing it on Macs.
Yeah,
I know. Tell me about it.
Maybe we should try that.
No.
Okay.
No, I would if they made any computer that didn't have an Apple on it because I value my life.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want to die. Does it give credits on who did the video?
Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, it usually does. It might have already said it, or it might be about to say it. These are all people who.
Yeah, this said. Cal Scruby. No.
It might have said
no
at the
work,
beginning.
no cake.
No, that was merch. Merch supporters.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Matt said here. There you go.
Cal Scruby present.
Produced by.
Directed, edited by Clay Karadak.
Clay Karadak.
Yeah. So it wasn't him.
Hey, that looks like the Wonderland.
So what the fuck is he doing on the computer then?
Yeah, well, looking at porn.
Oh yeah, good point.
Looking at pornography.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're gonna look at porn while you're recording. Click away, come back.
Yeah, we do that all the time. We're literally watching it right now on the screen in front of us.
Shit.
You think she'll get all three in her? Yeah, wow, she got all three in there. Okay. All right. Well, anyway, I did not know you could fit that many gerbils. Anyway, next topic.
Man, Cal Scruby though, that was good. I'm glad. Yeah. I'm glad. You know, he liked it more than I thought he would.
That's fair.
I was already scared he wasn't going to listen to it at all.
I literally thought he was going to be like, I played like 2 songs, and I was like, fuck this.
That's really what I was anticipating. But, but you know, because he listened, we got a nice conversation. We got to hear some real opinion. He picked out some of the stuff that I like about Cal Scruby.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
So yeah, if y'all like any of this, check out literally, I'm not kidding you, any other Cal Scruby song.
Yeah.
Pick one. They're all good.
Yeah, it's a good one, man.
Now the last
Brain
one,
Damage.
there's a few toward the end of While You Were Sleeping where I could take it or leave it, but
I said brain damage, I meant brainwash. Brainwash.
I was there's a song called 3 Chickens that I don't really like on While You Were Sleeping.
Yeah. Oh yeah. but yeah.
Let's go back and real quick. We didn't see the video for Let It Ride.
For Let It Ride.
I want to go back and watch that.
Oh, something else I want to talk about before we sign off.
Sure.
Have you seen the new Fallout trailer?
No.
For the new show on Amazon?
I've not.
It looks fucking great.
I'll probably watch that.
It looks really good, dude. I think they kind of nailed it.
What a baller. Look at that baller, Cal Scruby. Yeah, Scrooby never scribble. Donnie Darko is a mad banger. That was my own thought that I had myself. It's not like anybody in the chat said that. The song Donnie Darko is a great song that I love.
Yeah, it's the shit.
But yeah, you want to watch that trailer with Carver? K. Karadak did this video too. Maybe he did all of his videos. We forgot to watch this video. That's why I was just clicking on it.
Looks like he's in New Mexico. Where's he at there?
Vegas, bro.
Is that
He's
Vegas?
on his way to Vegas.
Is that where he's from?
No, that's this album's Casino.
Cincinnati.
This song's Let It Ride. He's talking about betting, you know. I don't need no That's a guarantee.
Might be in Nevada right there, huh?
Maybe. All right. Here, let's watch that. I haven't watched it yet, so that'll be interesting.
No, he's. I'll give him one. I'll give him another thing, dude. He's very photogenic for videos.
Oh yeah.
See, we can do a reaction video, a reaction to the Fallout trailer.
I was saying, I was glad you. I said you liked it more than I thought you would, so I do. I'm happy for that, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, no, I can recognize when there's some skill and stuff, man. I really can. You know, it may not be my genre of stuff that I love, but I can recognize the skill.
Yeah, I was almost certain you weren't going to come back and be like, you dude, I fucking love this album. You know what I mean? I was certain that.
Yeah,
was
sure.
happening, but- All right, the new Fallout trailer, the world building that's went into it. So they have like ghouls. So there's ghouls right there.
What's up with the
People who
dude?
were-
What's up with that dude? The no-nose guy. What's up with that?
That's a ghoul. That's somebody who was trapped outside after the explosion.
So is that-
and
is
the
that
radiation basically burnt their skin off, but they survived through it, through mutations. That
What's
allowed
up
them
with
to
that?
live.
What the fuck is up
So
with that?
it's a nuclear.
They have
There was a
mutations.
nuclear fallout.
Yeah, there's a nuclear fallout where nuclear bombs created like radioactive energy,
50s.
which is what we use in radio. It's what makes all of our technology possible. So that was never created. So instead, they after the Great War was won with World War II was won with nuclear energy, they used nuclear energy instead of the transistor to power everything.
Gotcha. That makes
so
total
all the
sense.
robots, all the cars,
It's
all your
nuclear.
appliances is all nuclear energy.
Nuclear-powered.
Yep,
Okay.
all tiny bits of nuclear energy running
Okay.
everything.
That makes total sense. Then
Yeah,
that's
so there's-
that's why the art style of Fallout is like that. I get that now.
Yeah, there's like game or everything deals with that nuclear energy. You have Nuka-Cola,
Yeah,
and because that's like your electricity, just like we have Shock Cola, they have Nuka-Cola, you know, and that
Gotcha.
type shit.
That's a cool idea. I like that.
And so, the cultures is really cool because you know you have like super mutants in there that were, they did tests on them to see how much radiation people could take basically and inject them with this virus. You have ghouls, which were people that were trapped outside. So, but even though the radiation was eating away their skin and shit, it was also mutating them inside to make them survive it.
Yeah.
So some of them become rabid ghouls that have no minds. Other ones, their minds are completely fine and untouched, and they're regular people just with burn off skin.
Well, I'll say the only one I ever played was 76 with you.
Yeah, dude,
That was
I'm
the
down.
only Fallout I ever played.
I would highly suggest getting Fallout 4. I'm pretty sure it's included for free
Have they
on PlayStation 5.
They remastered it, or is it just?
No, but I mean, you can get it for free in that game
Yeah,
library as long as they still offer that free game library.
Yeah, I think so.
It's free on there. I would definitely get it and download it.
My issue
There's a
is-
lot of dope shit in it, and as
My
far
issue
as
is if it don't run at 60 frames, I probably ain't gonna play it.
it probably I think it runs at 60 through most of the game.
If they've
you're not going to get it up to like 100 or whatever. Frame.
No. As long as it's 60 and it's kind of like it's optimized, I'll play it. But like, yeah.
What a fucking snob.
I am, dude.
Wow.
I didn't play Control. Like I said, I just picked up Control again because I ordered the Ultimate Edition that runs at 60 frames.
Ah, okay.
Damn. Yeah, I mean,
And-
look,
and
I
could-
love high frame rates, but I can definitely play. There's some games like when I'm playing Cyberpunk, I turn it on graphics mode. Even though it has shitty frames, it's like 30 frames per
No,
second.
I can't do it.
It's still
No fucking way.
The reflections and shit
Yeah.
make the still shots like when you're not moving, fucking beautiful.
Oh yeah, no. Flip it to that when you want to do still shots.
Yeah,
sure.
Well, I mean, even when I'm playing, sometimes
I
I'll
can't do
step
it.
back and go, wow, because like the lighting looks so good in a room. I'd rather have the gas moments like that where if I'm moving my vision, I'm not really focusing anyway. I'm trying to get to point
vote.
B.
60 frame performance or graphics.
All right, performance or fidelity. Chat, help us out here, chat. We need your help. What is best in a gaming situation? Performance or fidelity?
We're about to
put
for me all the fucking way, man.
Some games I like performance, but
yes.
other ones I choose fidelity.
Yeah.
I think it depends on the game.
Well, you like, I guess, okay, let me see it from let me put myself in your shoes. Okay, so if you're playing like a slower game, it's not as action-packed. Okay, maybe you want something a little more graphical.
For me, I think it's if graphics were a very strong focus of the developers, I put it on fidelity mode. I want to see them, like Cyberpunk's a great example. It's a noticeable difference
Like
when you turn on that ray tracing.
The developers want you to see the graphics.
Yeah, well, like there's rooms where you're in a room with tons of neon lights.
Yeah.
Whenever you turn on fidelity, that ray tracing makes them react realistically. So they blend and make new colors.
But
blah,
some
blah, blah.
games do both.
Yeah, there are some, like Spider-Man.
Yes.
Spider-Man 2 was one.
Last of Us, maybe? Last of Us 2? Oh, no. I'm sorry.
Last of Us remake.
Yeah, that's not it. There was something else I played where it did, but...
One thing, one of my biggest gaming regrets is that the fact that Rockstar has not made like a 60 frames version of Red Dead 2 yet.
Yeah, or a remake of Red Dead. They're fucking up, bro.
Yeah.
They are... the thing is, they're just putting all of their eggs in their GTA basket, which the new trailer for that drops like Tuesday, I think.
Yeah, that's going to be huge.
Maybe
Fucking
tomorrow.
Huge.
Yeah.
Do you think anything Juggalo is going to be in it because it was in GTA 5?
Probably.
They did have a Juggalo character who was probably the most laughable dumb fuck character.
I know, we talked
in
about
the
him for
entire
sure.
in the entire game. But there was a Juggalo character.
I
in the
think
game.
Shaggy said he was like, yeah, man, fuck it, that's my paint. Like, I'm cool with it.
Yeah. I mean, it was just
Why not?
It made the game. You're in Grand Theft Auto, even though you're
a stupid character who kind of talks like this. At the same time, it's okay, Trevor, because, at least the Juggalo's in the game.
Dude, like, you got to put some Juggalo. Come on. You got to do it. Come on, Rockstar.
Yeah, Rockstar, put a more realistic. We want proper representation.
They could do it nowadays, like type of Juggalo.
Yeah, put
like
some
a Ouija.
thuggalos in there.
Yeah, put some thuggalos in there.
Yeah, face tats and fucking dreads.
Yeah, put
like
Face
those-
Tat Mommy in there.
Face tat.
What's wrong with him?
Dude, I can see Face Tat Mommy in GTA.
Oh,
I can see her giving you a mission, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, like you pick her up and then drive off in a field, and the car moves, and then bang!
Wow. That's my question right now.
I'm just saying that's what I do in GTA.
Is Rockstar that hip to nowadays that they're actually going to put face tats in GTA
for sure.
6?
For sure, dude. This game is going to be like, that's why they're not really doing shit else for so long. They're putting everything into this fucking game because they realized GTA 5 was such an outrageous moneymaker for them. This has the potential to be an even bigger moneymaker for them if they nail it. And they're going to nail it. They have all hands on deck. Like they're not going to fuck this up.
When,
this is
when,
their pony.
when Rockstar puts all their, I have no doubt. When they put all their egg, when they work on something, it's going to be the greatest thing ever. I mean, look,
I wouldn't roll.
Red Dead 2 was their side gig, and it was one of the best open worlds ever created.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they did put all that work into Red Dead 2. I mean, to be fair, while they were really, really hammering on that, that's when they were just kind of polishing and doing add-ons for GTA 5.
Yeah.
Once they released GTA 6, am I ruling out the fact that we're going to get a Red Dead 2 HD in the future? Absolutely not. I think once we come out with GTA 6 and they get that rolling and all the kinks worked out and it starts running smoothly, then they only have to devote 10% of their team to that, and the rest of their team can start working on other shit.
The team is just going to be devoted to just creating content for the online market that they're going to create.
That's
like 70% of the team, but some of the team I guarantee
is like it's all going to be online.
Just like it has been for the past 10 years.
We need to get some skilled people to bring Red Dead 2 to where it needs to be.
I know, like they could probably like just pay some people like $25 an hour, some nerds to do it, and they do it.
I would gladly. Dude,
the modding community on PC has it already.
Dude, just fucking hire them, pay a few grand, and be
you
done
could
with
craft a DLC in the world of Red Dead 2 and just make it Red Dead 1, but just remake it in that engine, in that world, as a DLC or something that you can add on and play after post game. Like, you know what I mean? Like, see what happens at like the way it should be. and charge $49 or $99 or $69 or $59.99 or whatever for that, I would gladly pay it.
By the way,
Like full price game.
I think GTA 6 is going to be more of a Red Dead engine. Red Dead 2 engine is what they're saying.
You mean you're gonna be cowboy?
No matter what you're
No. It's like the fighting, like the melee is going to be more Red Dead 2. The way everything moves.
I bet everything's going to be step the fuck up.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's going to have all the things that GTA 5 has, like live radio. So a lot of the things that like we used to worry about with GTA games aren't as big of concerns. Like back in the day, it's like what's one of my concerns at least was always what's on the soundtrack. Has that released yet? Has that leaked yet? What's the soundtrack?
Well, yeah.
like?
Are they going to use good soundtrack for this?
Well, now in GTA 5, it updates. If you get on GTA 5 and just play the base game, whenever your game updates, it updates the radio stations too. So they get licenses for like a year, and then that song stays on their radio stations for like a year. So when you get on online and you're on when you're online playing rap, like the rap station, you're listening to current rap songs. So yeah, it's not like the same songs just stay on rotation. They actually update their radio stations.
One thing I always thought that one thing I loved about GTA is they went back in time. They said, "Hey, let's do the 80s, let's do the 90s." I would love to see a 60s or a 70s GTA, but I don't think they'll ever go back in time ever again.
No, there's not as much you can do. You can't do, modern weapons and, modern technology and shit like that. It has to be thematic, or it stands out like a sore thumb. You know what I mean? Someone's going to be like, why the fuck's he using a cell phone? It's 1980.
That's when you just go play like L.A. Noire.
Yeah, I know, but like they don't spend as much time on that. Like I want a GTA, like spend as much time on a GTA that's like takes place in the 60s. That'd be awesome.
I was reading. Have you ever heard of this Rockstar game that was fully developed? I guess that was like a James Bond game.
No, never heard of it.
Like one of the studios was working on, and like it had a title and everything. Like it was literally like you're James Bond, and it took place in like the whatever 70s or whatever 60s or 70s or whatever. I'm gonna Google it right now.
I would really love to see a 70s GTA style game.
Also, The Boys. If anyone watches The Boys, that trailer dropped too, and that looks mwah. But that's one you got to catch
What
up on.
season are they on now?
Oh fuck!
On what? On what?
Season on The Boys? Season 4? Season?
Oh,
4 or
it's
5?
coming out or it's already out.
It's coming out.
Oh, okay.
That trailer just dropped too, and it's the shit. 3 or 4? It's either 3 or 4. I think it's 4, if I'm not mistaken.
The game is called Agent.
Agent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never heard of it.
This is an article that just came out like a couple weeks ago. This must be what I read. Rockstar game developer sheds light on canceled James Bond-esque game Agent. Talked about it in 2009. Blah blah blah. I'm not going to bore everybody with it, but yeah. Look, and it was also a section set on a space station with lasers, suggesting it would have been very much inspired by Roger Moore Bond, Moonraker. Unfortunately, it was put on ice as everyone was asked to help finish Grand Theft Auto 4.
Yeah,
good.
That's what happens.
Grand
with
Theft Auto
everything.
4 was preem. I liked it better than 5 in a lot of ways, just because they leaned really heavily into the ultra realism. So, like, I think the ragdoll physics on that were the best that I'd ever seen until Red Dead 2. Red Dead 2 is better just because, like, you can shoot someone and they'll literally go, and like tumble over. And then while they're tumbling, you can shoot this arm and it'll go back and then they'll fall. It's just really.
Dude, they're still finding shit in Red Dead 2.
But I loved in 4, you could shoot someone in the gut and they grab their gut and like stumble forward.
I never played any Grand Theft Auto after Vice City.
Really?
Really?
Are you kidding me?
Vice City was the last one.
You never played
Holy
San Andreas?
moly.
You're
Never.
lying.
I never played San
I
Andreas.
platinumed San Andreas.
I never once. I'm not kidding you. I haven't played 1 minute of San Andreas.
Are you fucking around?
I'm not.
That's
fucking
the
around.
best one.
You're not my friend anymore. This is it. This is what ends our friendship.
As far as characters and story, to me, that's the best one.
I own it on Steam.
Yeah.
Should I fire it up?
Dude, 100%.
Should I
You
do?
fucking
you have-
CJ?
Yeah,
should I
dude.
fire it up and
Come
do
on,
it?
bro.
Should I-
Big Smoke?
Should I fire it up on Steam?
Ryder?
And do a playthrough?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, that shit, bro. Bro, I mean, bro.
Oh, here we go again.
Bruh.
That's all I know about San Andreas.
Dude, yeah.
Great
it's-
shit.
Yeah,
It's a
San
Oh
great.
yeah, you
Andreas-
got the drop for that.
GTA 4 is, I think, the best in terms of realism. Like they really, a lot of people hate it because the cars handle very realistic. So when you're running from cops, you have to brake before you go around the corner. You can't just like, it's not arcadey. You can't drift around the corner and shit.
Okay.
There's like I said, the ragdoll shit. The storyline I think is even a lot more.
On which
grounded.
one are you talking about?
GTA 4.
Okay.
That's been my favorite so far. I think the characters are
That
a
one
lot
got,
more
like-
grounded and not like extreme. They seem more realistic.
I just read something today, I think, actually this morning, that said that was one of the only games that's gotten a 10 out of 10 from like it said like 4 different gaming review websites.
Oh,
was
yeah?
Grand Theft Auto 4 was one of the 5 games or whatever.
Oh, good shit.
It was that and like Super Mario Odyssey, Ocarina of Time, a couple other
It's
ones.
the shit, and because it's not cookie cut, it's not like gangsters or mafia.
Yeah.
It's basically like almost like a Russian, like Middle Eastern European immigrant story.
Okay.
But with crime, you know what I mean? Like, so it's about him coming to a shitty ass area.
There's crime. Count me out.
No, I'm sorry. I should have told you that in the first place. I
throw-
know that you only personally play Telltale games.
They throw
and
they
only
throw
the
like
Lego,
Life is Strange.
and Lego games. Right. Life is Strange and Lego games.
Yes.
You played Control though, didn't you?
I fucking love Control.
Control's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, Control's great.
It's great.
The-
Did you play Control?
Yes, I did play a little Control.
It's
Not a
the-
lot of it.
It's made by Remedy, which did Max Payne and Alan Wake, and Control and Alan Wake are in the same universe.
Yes.
If you knew about
Yes, I
that,
did know.
yeah.
I didn't know that until the DLC
I did
during
not know that.
Control.
And they just came out with Alan Wake 2, which looks fucking amazing, which I want to buy and play, but I haven't even beat Control yet, so I got to beat that. But yeah, I really love the fucking Control universe and the Alan Wake universe. It's fucking
dope.
amazing.
There was
great
a movie.
storytelling, great characters.
Was it? Didn't we talk? There was a movie or something I watched recently that gave me Control vibes. I don't remember. Sorry, I brought it up.
a movie that gave you Control
Yeah.
vibes.
Sorry, I mentioned it.
I
Never
love that
mind.
lead up.
Forget it, guys.
Hey, did you ever see that movie with the guy?
I was
and,
hoping somebody would help me out. I can't
Never
remember.
mind. Whatever.
Forget it.
I don't even care anymore.
Yeah.
Carrie?
Whoa.
Whoa, that was a clean one. What was that? Hold on, time out.
Sounded a little.
Hold on. See, we have had the bitch you had Starbucks line, but you're stepping your game up, Carver. Let's play that one again. That sounded clear.
Let's hear that, Blaze. Give it to me clear, baby.
Wow. Oh, man.
Thanks,
Beat
Nick.
removed. Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks, Nick, for cleaning that up for us.
Thank you. Thank you, producer Nick.
Producer Nick got
You're
that
the man.
for us. He cleaned that up for us.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Well, all right, guys, you ready to do the damn thing?
Yeah, let's get out of here and start our circle jerk.
All right, let's shuffle the fuck up on out. Thanks, guys. We'll see you next week.
All right, guys, we will see you next week.
Peace out. Back to Juggalo music.
Yep. Back to Juggalo, Lugga Don.
We'll figure
we gotta
it
think
out.
of one.
We'll figure
we gotta
it
think
out.
of one. We'll figure it out. We always do. We don't leave them hanging.
Fable rules.
Yeah, Fable.